back to KayakDangler's fishing adventures. Is the mic working? For some reason it's gone to that blue mode. Don't ask me why, but it has. Is it working? I tell you what guys, I am so stressed at the moment, you would not believe. Why is it on the blue? Kojak, can you work out again how to get off that blue one, mate? Because it annoys me. It's gone to all the lights being blue. I tell you, don't worry about it. If it's working, don't worry about it. Because I am feeling proper stressed already. Blue normally means Bluetooth, but it's obviously not on Bluetooth because it's running through the Bluetooth turned off on the phone. God, I'm stressed out, man. Right. Welcome in, everyone. Right. Here we go. Let's rock and roll here. Let's do this. So I'm going to start with, I had some pre-made wraps tonight, squid and bluey, was it? Can't remember. Squid and something. They're going on. Bluey. Squid and bluey. I froze them. Yeah, I was having a day off, but I wasn't going to go late fishing. It's high tides at 5:20, so, and I don't even know if we're going to be able to fish. So it's kind of like, this was more of an experiment, see what happens. If we can fish, we can fish. If we can't, then there's too much weed, basically. I get a feeling it doesn't look bad, but let's not count our chickens just yet. Let's not jump to conclusions. How you doing everyone? Jamie, Michael, Kojak, Thomas, everybody I've missed. Martin, I saw Martin was in the house. Nice one. You've got to chill out, man. Oh, I'll put that bait down, I can't see it. You absolute penis. I'm going to put a bait down and I can't, it's blending in, I can't see it. absolute pecker. That's all I can say about that. There's the one on the hook. There's the other one there. 2, 3, 4, relax. Well, let's have a go, guys. I'm putting the tour clip down out there first. That's if the weed's bad, I can go to the other rig. "22 people, a causa with the chili." Oh dear, you're funny, causa. You're straight in with the chili. Spicy. Let's spice things up in here a little bit, shall we? Good afternoon, Raymond. How you doing, buddy? Get a kettle out in a minute. That's what we need. That's why I'm being such a diva. So I need a cup of tea. Oily anchovy. That's what we're putting into this bad boy. Oh, it just peed on me outside. Let's see if I can show you this without tangling up into some huge mess. Oh, it's a really long rig, look. Let's just tour clip down. Let's go, people. It's the one we were using last time. And the T900 today, Kojak. And a Mark 1. The mic's still working. Yeah, I was having a break, but we're only having a short session. Well, the worst it's going to be is about 7 o'clock. And I can get home, have dinner and chill. I just didn't want to go carp bashing again. I said nothing about no fishing. Little one to start the session off. You don't want to start whacking it too hard on the first cast. Yeah, one rod, guys. Let's get the old cat out. Needs air blue. Bennett, how you doing? Jay Sparky. Yeah, mobile phones are a pain, Alan. Welcome in, Alan. Welcome, everyone. Jay, what's going on, man? Is work not going well today, mate? Sounds familiar to me, mate. I've had enough today, mate. I've gone slack already. I'm tripping out. Tim and Marina, or Marina it'll be, no doubt. Tim will be at work. How you doing? Monster Carp, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I was having a day off, just not a long one, that's all. I thought I'd come out and test the waters, see if there's weed still. Because like, as much as I love the carp fishing, I still love my sea fishing. So I'd love to know if it's fishable, so we can break it up a little bit. Because too much of one thing can not be good. Didn't get slack, right? Definitely didn't get slack. Hope everyone's had a good day. I haven't. Simple as that, I haven't. So I thought I'd come fishing. What am I doing, guys? Oh, making some baits up, really. Scissors. Happy days. Fishing's better than not fishing, I suppose, isn't it? So let's have a go. See what happens with the weed, man. Is there going to be too much weed, man? So I'm just making up some squid and bluey baits at the moment. John B's about to go off his nuts. Hang on, John. Wait. John, wait a minute now. I've got a bait in my hands. My hands all dirty. Just have to keep on squealing, buddy. That's what I need. A cup of tea to me is like having a Snickers to most people. It stops me being a diva, as they say. A div. Yeah, buddy. She's whistling good. Come on, people. Let's see if we can catch a fish. I'm going to get some crab ready. Whatever, Trevor. There might not be hounds about necessarily, but there should be. But you can use crab for other fish. Everyone gets a bit like, I use crab for hounds. Use crab for anything, man. So many people get a bit of a missing there, thinking it's only for you know, like one type of fish. Absolutely not. Easy for everything. Do love a bit of crab. We got crab, we got squid, we got bluey, we got sand eels. All sorts, man. It's too hot, guys. Can't drink my tea yet. Mr. Terry, how you doing, buddy? So that's squid, Kojak, bluey, crab, and sand eels predominantly, I think. I think. If you just joined, it's our first cast. We haven't caught nothing. It's our first cast. We're out of 10 minutes of that. Sorry, I said it so fast the first time. I thought I'd say it again to you, Kojak. Ooh. I'm going to do crab and squid mix. So we've got a bluey and squid and a crab and squid to put on the two at clip down, one on one top and one on bottom. I'm fishing 2 rods in one. the way I'm looking at it. Of course, it comes straight in with the chilies though. Legend. Straight in with the chilies. Pictures on it. Yeah, pictures on it. Do you know how awkward crab is to cut in half? It's bloody awkward. I went down the length rather than across the width with it. Seriously, half a crab just mate, you can't put stuff down, let's be honest. Now I've misplaced half a crab. Honestly. Where's its leg? Where did I put, man, seriously guys. Don't put anything down on the stones, man. It's a stupid idea. Especially when it's a crab. Where's the scissors? They're there. The squid and that was over here. Oh, mush. Oh, there it is. I don't know how I found it. I'm having a mare, guys. Oh, that's alright. "44 people in the house, thank you very much. Yeah, legend." Oh, there you go, we've got baits made up. I'm going to leave it out there too long. But we'll have a look in a second. See what it's looking like. If the baits are still good, we'll just pump them full of juice. Just we'll get ready now. I'm surprised you don't write that down, Kojak. Holy mackerel, oily anchovy, and holy and pilchard and crab. Pilchard and crab. Surprised you don't put that on the bait list, bruv. Really am. Is that Mikey? Mikey, bonjour. Doesn't feel bad. It isn't bad at the moment. Oh, that's nasty. The old T9s. can see that's a 2 clip down, and they're the worst for picking weed up most of the time. That's pretty good. A little. I sometimes hate 2 clip downs, I really do. They do my head in. Especially long ones, like that. They're a pain in the backside. Happy days. JBT, welcome in. How you doing? John B. Come on. Mike Sampson, how you doing, buddy? Is it Tuesday today? Or Monday? Tuesday. Oh, dearie me. Gonna get stonker, that's the question. That is the biggest question. 74% battery, we're good. Whoa, I hadn't tightened up there. Twisting. Tuesday, yeah. That's what I thought it was. hoping for a nice Raymond. To be fair, I should have gone the other side of the pillar, but I decided to stick to here. Should have gone the other side. There's some people over there though. Thought I'd go on the one with no one in it, you know. Michael, hope you will, mate. Hope everyone's will. What sort of bowl? Is that 10-pin bowling, Raymond? Is that 10-pin bowling you're talking about? Happy days, we're fishing again. Every day something different, huh? That's what we like to see. Bit of variety in life. It's the spice of life, that's what he's saying, isn't it? Is it your birthday tomorrow, Michael? Come on. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow in case I'm not live. Do you like the in case? If this goes well here today, I might have another go down the beach. But we might go to the lake. Oh, god damn it. I think it's the fishing that's stressing me out. There's too many different types. I don't do birthdays anymore. My birthday stopped. Stopped years ago. I was 21. What are you laughing at, Jamie? What's that, John? Yeah, when Kayak's live. I get you now. Yeah, that's if Michael comes in. He might be busy with his family on his birthday. But if I go live, it'd be nice to see you, Michael. Just say happy birthday. I can imagine you will. It gets to this time of year onwards, I enjoy the fishing more anyway. I don't, as soon as it cools down a bit, that's me then. You know what I mean? I don't know. Are you 21 as well, Michael? Wow, we're all 21. Impressive. 21 club. Kojak's computer's fixed, guys. Kojak's computer's fixed. Old Turbo Fingers is back. Old Turbo Link. Yeah, everybody's 21. Thanks, Kojak. Old Turbo Link. Turbo Link Kojak, they call him. It's been out about another 15 minutes now, that bait. Let's make this cup of tea and I'll reel it in. And I'll either change baits or we'll just pep them up again. If they look exactly brand new, I don't mind pepping them up. For me these days, the bait's just a carrier for the oil. I think the oil's my biggest part these days. I reckon you could put on a piece of sponge with just oil on it and catch a fish. I'm going to try that. I'm going to give that a bash. I'm going to make some rigs with some natural sponge elasticated on hooks on smaller tour clip downs, like little tiny like bits of sponge, like as if they're a piece of squid, and then just pump them full of oil and see if we can catch a fish. Bit of an experiment, but they've got to be organic sponges, biodegradable somehow, some sort of natural sea sponge. See if I can find some dense sea sponge. At least if it goes in the sea, it's alright. I'm going to work something else. Yeah, it's just the way it goes. There you go, John. Just for you, mate. John B. Whistle. That's you. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Patrick. Let's see if he's at work today. Let's see if we're still fishing then. The weed doesn't get too bad. no attention there, guys. Whatsoever. None, nish, nada. Daydreaming, watching the line going on. Mesmerising it was. Oh, they're getting pet back up then because they are mint. I'm not going to waste baits. There's no wrong with them. That came on clip last time as well. The top hook did. Not much I can do about that. It's not adjustable. Or did I make it so I can just about slide the crimps? I might have done. No. I'll tell you what I could do is stretch that spoon. Bloody say clipped up that time, didn't it? Oh, that's better. I'm going to go crab this time. Pilchard and crab. I'm not going to show you guys this because I know not everyone likes it. See if it's so clipped up this time. It's only the top one. Came undone. I'll pull a bit harder with my left. Too fast, the whole start to finish was too quick. Snatched it probably out of the air, but it was alright. It was alright. It's a T9 that can handle it. Got me to keep my left arm into my chest, not my stomach. It's got to go into your, just under your titty. Which in turn pushes your right arm up more. Guy and Deb's welcome him. George, how you doing, buddy? George in Germany. Always got to check which George people are saying. I don't know if it's Basmash. Lucky stones. rip off. Debo, how you doing, buddy? Oh, you know what we need, didn't you? Yum, yum. Lovely. Inhaled. 3 mouthfuls, she's gone. They're too messy not to eat like that. They start trying to eat it in like 8 bites, it'll just go everywhere. The jam just blows up. Only small anyway. Happy days. Yeah, it was nice, Jamie. That was a good one, well filled up with jam, that one was. When I bit past that bit I'd eaten, my word, it was full of it. Yeah. I guess that's why they're called yum yums, because they're yummy. Yeah. Birds out there. What, like the whole big family size one, Jamie, or just like a slicer one? Do you mean a whole round big one? Or is it just a smallish one? Because you can get the smaller ones, can't you? A whole one. Yeah, I like a cheesecake. I don't have them often, but I do like one. Should make one, really. All of it. Yeah, it's addictive, isn't it? It's Moorish. Once you start eating that mascarpone sort of style cheese. Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Mascarpone normally. Yeah. Oh yeah. Once you start, you can't stop. It's the base as well, you know, my favourite bit's the biscuit base. It's all about the base. Chocolatey biscuit base. Oh god, that's going back a few years, isn't it, off the internet? Chocolatey biscuit base. Adrian, welcome in, buddy. weed hasn't been horrific, is it? Not whatsoever. Okay, we've only lost 1% in that whole time we've been live, and we're hotspotting to the other phone. So that's pretty impressive. It's a bit of a turnaround from yesterday when it kept cutting off and being an idiot. I had a phone call from the supplier with the tips earlier. They haven't got the 3 ounce one in stock, but they've got a 4 ounce. So I told them to send the 4 ounce instead. So I've got the 2.5 to replace the broken one, and I've got a 4 ounce coming. So that'll probably suit that lake better anyway, to be honest. Doesn't mean it's any stronger for casting though. It still snapped like a piece of string, a piece of cotton. Alright, Adrian. So that's what we do when people have got a channel, they get posted up, buddy. That's what we do, man. Yeah, I was gutted. It was NJ's birthday yesterday. I did go on his live before I come out fishing today, though. I didn't tell him I was going out fishing, though. Just went in and said hello. Go on, Michael. Look at this teamwork going on here. That's what we like to see. Nice one, guys. It was a good live, yeah. It was a good Eric Bird welcoming. It was a good live, yeah. It was a bit of a pain at first, Monster, but it all come good, didn't it? I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty tired at the end of it. But we do crack on, don't we? And I wanted to come out again today to test this seaweed out. And we are about 50 minutes from high tide. And it's not too bad. But is there any fish? Even a strap conger or a dogfish would do. And a little tiny smoothhound. Anything. A 20-pound bass would be nice. $78 if you're watching, man. 56 likes, thank you very much. Awesome. Hope you're well today, Eric. Thank you for coming in, mate. Appreciate it as always. How's the old guitar going, Eric? Did you play, was it Sunday? Did you play on Sunday? You play down the church, didn't you? For a church band or something. I'm sure you do. John B, you need to get out there and have a go, mate. Seriously. It's looking alright. Go for some rays over your side. That's what I'd do. Them mackerel baits you're making are perfect. Nice, so you actually have a proper gig going. Nice. Is that the end of service or is it like during service? How does that work on a Sunday? JD, welcome in. I thought it's JD, yeah. How's it going, buddy? Sorry, mate, it skipped up then. It said John B. I thought I'd mistaken it. How you doing, Jay? How you feeling today, mate? Go on, Kojak. The old turbo link. Until his computer's working again. The turbo finger chip Kojak. Or quick draw. Yeah, I can tell, Kojak. At least it won't overheat now, mate. We've had 3 casts and no fish. But this is more of a weed check as well, to be honest. As the title said. Well, the header picture said, anyway. Oh, as long as it's not infected or anything, mate. Causa, how you doing, buddy? What happens having a day off? It's a day off. It's a day off carp fishing. It's not going to be as long, Causa, so the tide's at 5:20. So I thought it'd be nice just to come out for a couple of hours or so and test the waters. See what's going on with the seaweed situation. See if we can winkle out something. But nothing as of yet. You've got a turk clip going out. At the moment it's got squid and bluey on both. In a minute it's going to have squid and crab on one and squid and bluey on the other. It's a nice chilled session, hopefully. I was feeling really stressed at the beginning of it. There's nothing to do with the fishing. I'm just feeling a bit stressed out today. Wasn't even really work, to be honest. Just having my own days. A little tremble there on the rod, but that's probably weed sliding down the line. A conger wrapping up one of our things to be the other thing. Steve Jones, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Star of the show. No, mate. Just a fisherman, man. No star here, buddy. Just chilling. Hopefully going to catch something, but it was more checking the weed situation out, like I said. Doesn't seem too bad. Sis, welcome in, how you doing? Dee Dee, how you doing? Welcome in, Dee Dee. Thank you for joining. How's your day at work been, sis? You're going down the post office, are you? Fly in the face. Nice and chilled, man. You're in the kitchen. What you making in the kitchen? What you making us? That's what I want to know. David Schofield, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for joining. Nikki with us. Welcome in. Hope you're well, Nikki. Thank you for joining. Today we are beach fishing. Tomorrow I could be fly fishing. Skeet would be happy if I was. I won't be, but I could be. You never know. I certainly won't be there. We need to keep an eye on the weed because as the tides get later in the end of the week, it'll be worth coming if the weeds are right. Yeah, you're telling me, mate. If If you buy the premium in England now, it's £2 a litre. It's crazy, man. Crazy prices. Yeah, same as them basically, isn't it? Oh, that was a bite. Go on, son. Go on. Let's have a £15 hound. You prefer the sea fishing streams, do you? Fair enough. I don't mind personally. I like sea fishing streams when they're active. I like any fishing though, I watch it all. Oh, really nice, Mikey, nice. Yeah, the sound of the ocean is something else. Adrian, how you doing today, mate? Thank you for joining, mate. I think I said hello earlier, but once again, mate, so easy to forget. So confusing. Where's that bike gone then? That was definitely a wrestle. A bit pesky bream. I mean, Kojak, I don't know what's going on, but for me, if Mikey wrote that in French, it's being translated on YouTube into English. Because what you just said, I can read his right, and it's exactly the same. So, I don't know if it's the same for everyone else. Yeah, I don't know what's happened recently. They've done like a translation thing. Because Mikey's is all coming through as English, Kojak, for me. Is it coming through as French for the viewers then? Or is it coming through as English? Because for me, it's auto-translating. Yeah, it is, Kojak. It's strange, eh? It must have just updated recently or something. Which I tell you what, that's really handy. I wonder if it does it in all the different languages. So when the Japanese guy comes in and that. I wonder if it does it in all the languages. Does anyone know proper Spanish? Can someone speak Spanish, please? See, now it's coming up automatic. So Mikey, your writing is coming up English for me. It's being translated, which is very good. I try and speak. If I'm speaking to Mikey, guys, I'll try and slow down a bit. Pour for four. That's what I used to do when I was a drinker, Michael. But there's only one of me. Right, so let's have a look. I think I'll have a look at that. We had that rattle, nothing's happened. I want to change bait. You bugger off, buddy. You need to be like close. Hate that sort of weed. Pain in the backside. You want to move on, mate? I'll be casting in a minute. You gotta move on, brother. Banging target, huh? I ain't gonna get that, am I? Well, there's got some bass or something out there. They're coming right inshore here. I've got to go out to sea, mate. That's what a boat's for. Why have you got to come like... This kills me, this does, right, guys, look. They've got all that bloody ocean, they come through right there. Like, that's pretty much what I'm casting to, do you know what I mean? Not that distance. They've got all the poxy ocean, but they come there. Let's skip it. I'll go all NJ on you. What are you gonna do? Right, it's next to the needle, the other bait. I can't lose it. Seriously, bugger off in your boat. Don't get hung up on the reef, will you? That'd be terrible. Crab and pilchard. Only pilchard. It's the bottom bait's crab and squid, and the top bait's crab and top bait's squid and bluey, the bottom bait's crab and squid. Oh, my massive traces. Skip it. chicken fire. Where's the chicken fire? You know, a bit chicken around here. See you later, Mikey. Catch you later, buddy. No, they don't, Mikey. You carry on cooking. Don't burn your chicken. I'd rather you went and cooked your chicken. On your bock. The gun will come in. Zeta Kojak. That's a bit extreme. No, no, they've stopped making a 7HT. Probably a Fathom. To be perfectly honest, it's like a Fathom 12 or something. Oh, they said. That'd probably be your best bet. Or if you're lucky, you can get some 7HTs. You can get these Pen Mark 1s. You can get hold of them just about. Sometimes you're lucky and they're quite cheap, and other times they're really expensive. I've been exceptionally lucky with all my Mark 1s. But yeah, I mean, it's a tricky one these days. Yeah, that 7HT's being made. Abus don't really make reels that compete with the old school ones anymore, as far as I'm aware. There's really Fathoms, mate. But they don't last long if you don't look after them. You gotta look after them well. Like, really well. Yeah, there is still plenty around. There is still plenty around for you. I know someone that's got them brand new, if anyone ever needs to know. I know someone who's got stock of them. Well, the Super Tunes anyway. And the standard Millionaires. But not the blue ones and not the turbos. They might have some blue ones, but they ain't got any turbos, I know that much. Oh, dude, when Abby went from Sweden, that was it, wasn't it? Basically. That was it. Abu still is in Sweden, actually, and they still make the odd reel. I was reading up about this the other day. They do still make the odd specials and stuff, but no, man. a shame, isn't it? I mean, I love my chrome rockets, I love my TSRs. The TSRs ain't completely Swedish though, they're like a mix. It's all the internals of us and the brake plate and all that malarkey of a Swedish reel, but then the rest of it, like the cage and that's Taiwanese. But they're good. Yeah, what a shame, Causa. What a shame. Casting special, yeah, all the 12s, Hugh. All the smaller 12s, they're good reels. They'll probably compare more to a 7HT if, on size-wise, do you know what I mean? That's why I said the 12 fathom. And you can do the 12 fathom up. So it's like really fast anyway. Patrick actually prefers the fathom that I done up for him over his casting special. I think, did we put dries in his or did we put AVEX 7s? I can't remember. I think we put dries. Where's these bites? Brew Daddy, yeah it is, thanks for coming in, bud. It is a lovely evening, yes. Definitely. What would be a nicer evening is if we had a fish. But this is more about checking the weed situation out, seaweed, and see if we can winkle a fish out. So far the seaweed isn't unbearable, but that's so far, it could get bad. Can't work out what that is in the water there. I think that's just the light bouncing. Austin Barrett, how you doing, buddy? Gilfin Black Knight, I'm not familiar with that. Ronnie, how's it going, buddy? The old whistle of John B. Yeah, personally I really enjoy the Mark 1 pens. Well, once I've done the side conversion of side plate, but John B seems to be getting on with his. I must have a go on one of his. See what they're like. Because John B's got a pair of Kenzackis and a pair of Mark 1s. Go on, John B. Get out there, mates. Get out there and beat me to it. Old John will go out and smash out a stinger, an undulate, £15 undulate, and a £10 bass on his first beach session. No worries, Pat Bot. How you doing, buddy? Bird strike. It's guaranteed, John. I mean, the more you try and the harder you try, the worse it seems to get. That's one thing I found with fishing over the years. You overthink stuff. Carp fishing, I got to the point where I was trying all these poncy rigs, and I realised, well, I was just going completely wrong, trying too much stuff, and I went back to the good old hair rig and caught more fish. I was like, And ever since that day, I've only ever used two types of rig really, and that's been the hair rig and that swivel, that micro swivel, sliding up and down the slightly curved shank hook that you tie your bait to. That's all I ever use now. Oh, and a hair trapped. The hair that I make's normally trapped with a piece of rubber tube against the shank reel. I keep it simple, stupid simple. John B's lucky though, he's got some lovely Seaways gear there, so he's going to be able to go straight in with some decent clip down rigs. Did you catch a bass on them clip down, on the flappers out the river, John? I think I asked, but I don't know if I ever remember, well, I just didn't remember seeing it, what you said. Or was it a hook that you made? What on the two clip, on the two flappers, yeah? Nice, Jen, nice. Yeah, and that's true for you, it does, mate. It does. Like, I've tried every single carp rig there ever is, pretty much. Other than the 360 rig. I refuse to use that rig. Anything with a swivel, with a hook through it, nah, not for me. But, every other rig I've tried, and I'll tell you what, you can't beat a good hair rig when you're carp fishing. Good thing is hardly anyone uses them anymore. Everybody's using all these fancy rigs. So the carp ain't as wary of them as they once were, you know. Hound dog, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well, mate. You been out fishing? Austin, the star is the drag. The star on the side of the reel is the drag. So yeah, the more that's done up, the more drag you've got. The less you have it done up, the less drag you've got, less tension. So at the moment I've got it sort of mid-range, so it's not pulling line out, but if we get a fish on, big one, it would pull line out. Just about. Only just. It depends on the fish. Get a smooth hand on there and it'll rip line off. Here we go. What's that? Is that weed? Is that something interesting? Could just be weed. Go on, rip over. Oh, that's definitely something. I'll give that a second. Is it bream just tugging around here? Crab. Of course it is, mate, yeah. I've got like a little single front opening freezer with 3 drawers in it. Pretty much rammed with bait though, because of the very kind people on YouTube. I always top up my bait freezer with donations, so the freezer's actually extremely well stocked at the moment. Thanks to everybody. And the sea weights Craig sorts me out squid when he's got it. So, I've still got a bit of squid left, haven't got huge amounts left anymore, but we've got some big ones which will turn into 10 sessions worth of bait each plus, so we've just got to carve that up into slabs and bring a slab of it with us because they're massive. like a bit of tentacle will make a bait, they're that big. And literally just a 2-inch section of tentacle will be a bait. And massive baits. They're massive squid. That one I caught on the kayak's one of them. Or down at the carp lakes. Yeah, coarse fishing, yeah. Yeah. Definitely. It was a monster squid, yeah. I used to have loads of carp fishing magazines, but I threw them out. There were some pictures of me. I don't know if my mum had them, but since she passed, I don't know whether they got kept or not. Probably not. But I had pictures of me in several carp talk magazines. I think it was Carp Talk. Is that what it's called? I think it is. And in Sea Angler. Quite a few pictures in the Sea Angler over the years as well when I was younger. Yeah, I was in quite a few carp talks. I won the bait competition like a couple of times on carp talk, where you can win the 10 kilos of boilies and stuff. Yeah, man. I made it in there with my sturgeon from France in the aboard section. You Gordon. Oh dear, I bet he did, mate. Yeah, I should do really, because I haven't got a passport at the moment. Nice. I think that might have been a crab or a bream pecking. And he's nodding away, but I think that's seaweed. Probably a conger tying us up into a right mess. A little strap or something, but that'd be wiggling more than that. Not always though. My big one didn't give us the biggest bites until it lunged over. It'd be nice to find a rail there, wouldn't it? I've had quite a few times with rays over the years where they just sit there till you wind in. It's like lifting the bottom up, pulling the plug out. Yeah, the wild, see, that's more interesting to me than a big lake. I don't like going to France to fish the lakes anymore. I'd rather actually go to somewhere in England, one of the bespoke waters in England, like, than go to France and fish some of the lakes. If you're talking about like public waters, lakes, rivers, that sounds more interesting, especially if they're wild and unstopped. It's going to be from flooding and whatever, isn't it? Welcome back, Jamie. Maybe didn't get stuck. Anyway. He's nodding away a little bit, but I'm guessing that's weed. I can't say I can see like a clump of it or anything. Boat's still slowly going down there, trolling down there, whatever they're doing. Craig, how you doing, buddy? What's the count on the fish? 0. It's a bit different to carp fishing, buddy. Unfortunately. Yeah, Austin, yeah, I know, yeah, the sponge. Are you behind or are you just bringing that back up? Yeah, I would definitely need to find some natural sea sponge or something, but a tight one. Because if you lost it, it'd have to be sea sponge, really. I think if it came off. And also for the fish getting it, you know, eating it. But they're not going to eat it the way I was going to wrap it. You could almost use armour mesh. So I was thinking something like armour mesh or something. And make some sausages of it. Armour mesh. And then just saturate it. Tie that off to your hook. And then saturate it. Just going to play around. Craig, it's just about being here, isn't it? It's just about being here more than anything. It's just gone high tide. We'll have a look at that in a minute. It's got a bit of weed on there, I know it has. Tommy Stam, how you doing, buddy? It's going alright, slow, mate. Very slow. Scooby, how you doing, buddy? Are you still in Holland, Tommy? Or are you gone back to Spain now? Yeah, mate. I've still got a cup of rosy going here. How many valets have you done today, Scooby? Are you doing windows? Sorry, I see you. Window cleaning today, buddy. Nice. No, Tommy. No. But we're not fishing for small bream and stuff. We're fishing half sensible sized baits. We're not massive. But we've got 3/0 hooks on, so we're not going to catch micro and small species. We're only going for like rays, bass, congers, hounds. Not really going for whippersnappers. should really, but I'm not. Two valleys yesterday, nice. Oh, you're going for the gummies? Those smooth rounds. Or is that in Holland? What baits you going to use, Tommy? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, what baits you going to be using, buddy? Crabs, prawns. That's the usual suspect. Bit of squid. Shrimp and crabs, yeah, good choice. Good choice. Blue White, how you doing, buddy? So last night I was eating pizza at 11 o'clock, or about 11:15, something like that. It's a bit late. At least I ate last night. Yeah, I've got burgers tonight. Nice, Tommy. Yeah, do that, man, definitely. People like bait collecting ones, Tommy. Yeah, I'll do it soon, Causa. I'll do it soon. I never did I? We'll have to come and set the bivvy up one day and go down and dig the worm and then fish for it straight away. Get all set up, then go live, go and dig the worm, and come back up and fish for it. Yeah, we will. We will. Yeah, I use a chest hanger or a chest mount, Tommy. Just try and be as steady as you can when you're moving about. That's one bit of advice I'll give you. You gotta try and slow everything down a bit, man. So otherwise it's like really like manic on the screen. So you just gotta your movement needs to be smooth and slow. Something took a while for me to master on the wading, that was, I've got to tell you. Yeah, you can, if you're moving around fast, Tommy, obviously the picture's moving around fast. So it's nice if you can sort of, you don't have to be slow, but you just be smooth about it. I think when you turn, just, you know, if you're looking at stuff, just sort of, I would be sort of nice and smooth about it. It's very difficult. Chest, you'll find out, chest mount lives are very difficult, dude. But they're good, man. It's a good luck. Yeah, cocoa block, yeah. It's not a bad shout. If you're talking about soaking oils into it, not a bad shout. Pardon me. Blue, yeah, I did the 7-day recovery, yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. No, I'm not too bad still at digging worms. I've got to just remember to slow down a bit. I'm not a teenager anymore. I'm 21. Again. For the millionth time. That's one thing I have to remember. Pace yourself. You know what, I knew I could set up on other bank stones, but I didn't want to risk it. Because I haven't been down there for a while, but I knew I should have set up down on them stones down there. Here it puts it slightly higher up though, so the rods. I don't mind digging. What do you mean me, Tommy? I wrap most things. I always prep it with a little bit of elastic to get it on a tool or whatever, make it nice, and then I transfer onto a hook and then wrap it onto the hook with elastic. Yeah. You can't cast a bait if it's not elastic on. You can, but you need to elastic it. If you're casting a distance, man, I'll always elastic it on. I tell you, there's the odd time though, a whole squid just hooked on can be a deadly bait for bass. Or just a squid head with all the tentacles just hooked on. That can be deadly at times. I generally wrap all my baits these days. Yeah, exactly, Tommy. I wouldn't be able to do a pendulum cast without elasticating it on. But saying that, you can do like ragworm and lugworm. They handle it alright. They're alive still though, man, it's different. I wonder if we're going to get an NJ and have someone come and sunbathe right in front of us. That's funny, isn't it? Bait's still good. Will be in a minute. Happy days. Good job they set up that side, I suppose. Oh, I hate that when on the side of this bloody magnet. Nice one, Tommy. New gear's always good. Honey Club TV, welcome in. Happy days. Hopefully we catch a fish. Nice smooth one would be good. Lynette, how you doing? Have I said hello to Lynette? Have you just come in? No, you've been here a while, haven't you? John Hatton, how you doing? How's you and Esther doing? Sorry, John. Yeah, Tommy, I didn't know if it's going to be really weedy or not, so I didn't risk it. Number station, welcome in. Cup of rosy in there, you know it. Drama. There's got to be a fish out here. And they come down for like a cake or something. It's her birthday. Oh, and do you have it strong or weak? There's the question. Builder's tin. Yeah, mine's like, you can stand the spoon up in it, pretty much. Hardly any milk. I leave the tea bag in as well. In mine. Of course I don't, mate. I use 5 in my flask. It's a 1.75 litre flask though, so I mean that's fair enough, isn't it? Yeah, I can't deal with hairdresser's tea like Patrick has it. Yeah, Ronnie, that's how Patrick likes it. Like milky as. Well, not too milky, but yeah, he doesn't like his tea bag in there long. You literally gotta just give it like 30 seconds and get it out. Whereas mine's like, the longer I can leave my tea stew in, the better. Yeah, isn't that speedy? Hairdresser's tea. Ronnie, honestly, I'd strain it out at the end. I don't suck it out, I strain it out. And then drink the remnants of that as well. It's really not good for you though. It's like, you got to think about the extra caffeine and stuff and leaving it in there. The tea caffeine is not like coffee anyway. It's different. I drink tea till I go to bed. Literally. don't really. There's 2 more fish, yeah. I wish I could literally not be able to make. I wish I couldn't make tea because I was that busy catching fish. We've had that before. I can't even make a cup of tea. That was on the smooth downs like 3 years ago though. Hasn't been like that since. You Gordon. No. Not mint tea, no. I don't mind green tea sometimes. Not a massive fan of it. I've literally brought a lunch, a dinner down with them. Don't blame them, man. Got like a salad thing with them. Why not? It's a family picnic down the beach. Oh, Alan, Tiger, Yorkshire Gold, mate. I only ever have Yorkshire Gold, mate. Not everyone likes it, but I do. Ronnie, he's not as bad, mate. He's getting a bit better. He's definitely getting a little better. Slowly but surely. I need to speak to him. I didn't want to like hassle him right away because I don't want him breathing to it, you know what I mean? Getting his breathing up and talking. That's why I haven't really hassled him. I didn't want to sort of make him worse. I've been messaging him instead. Yeah, Alan's been in, yeah. Lemon tea. Oof. No. That's what the kettle's good for though, that I've got, Michael, the adjustable temperature kettle. Because for stuff like fruit tea and stuff, you don't need it any more than 70 or 80 degrees. And for green tea, it's like 80 degrees. Otherwise you burn it. Yeah, Michael, yeah, the coffee's 90 degrees, obviously tea's 100 degrees, coffee's 90, instant coffee's 90, and then, like, the different tea, different types, they normally sell on packets of tea and stuff. Fruit teas, like, generally want to be on a lower setting. I can't remember if it's green tea they recommend at 70, I can't remember. Critter, welcome in, buddy. If you use a fruit tea, you're only steeping it, aren't you? You're only sort of steeping a bit of flavour out into the water. You're not trying to brew it at like red hot temperatures. I'm really obsessed with my tea as well. It's got to be tea bag with water and then sugar and then milk. But it's got, you can't have milk first. You can't do milk first and tea now. No chance. I do when I'm fishing, Causa. When I'm fishing, I do the sugar with a tea bag. It's easier. But when I'm at home or carp fishing, it's always carp fishing. Like when you're set up in the bivvy, I make it like I'm at home. It's always sugar afterwards, man. Then milk. When I was younger, all my mates used to make rubbish tea, so I always used to make the teas. All my mates used to make the rubbish tea. So I've always made tea for loads of people. When we used to knock about in a gang, I'd always be making the tea, because theirs was crap. Someone would go, I'll put the kettle on, I'll be like, I'll do it. I'll be drinking that pants, that dishwater. Yeah, I have sugar in both, John. Although I don't mind a cup of tea without sugar. I can quite easily drink it without one. So it's now 40 minutes after high tide. We started off casting lots, but we've now gone to casting not so much. The weed isn't that bad. I actually got a shower before I came out today. I have to have another one, and I stink of fish otherwise. Well, with bait anyway. Might get away with just washing the hands and that, but probably have to have another shower. Yeah, Kojak, drink some tea, yeah. Oh yeah. Trying to get the kids out my live. Get out my live. What a shame. Craig, I mean, yeah, I don't really want other people's kids in my life. I know it was in there for a little while, but I don't really want to document other people's children on my lives. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. It's just I'd rather not, you know what I'm saying? It took me a while to realise. I looked down at the camera like, bugger, the kids in the shot. Still a great view for you guys, that's the main thing. No, we dropped out then. Lucas, welcome in, buddy. I moved the phone about 15 degrees and the signal. Are you having a good day, Lucas? Thanks for joining. Most appreciated. We haven't caught any fish. We might have one more cast. It's just nice to get out. We've realised that the weed isn't so bad. It's not great, but it ain't really bad. But that's today. Tomorrow could be a different story. It's tricky. Catfish spawning, yeah. Yeah, can't fish, I wouldn't fish them at that point. Yeah. Yeah, it's slow, isn't it, when it's like that? But I don't fish if they're spawning. It's like the carp. If I see spawning carp, I pack up. 2.5 hours though of no fish. Now, yesterday's live was bizarre as well. If I'd have gone for 10 more seconds, it would have all been fives, the number of hours. It was 5 hours, 55 minutes and 45 seconds. Or 5 hours, 45 minutes and 55 seconds. One way or the other. I think, no, it was 5 hours, 55 minutes and 45 seconds. I was like, oh, 10 more seconds and that would have been for all the fives. It was bizarre, man. I notice little things like that. Sad, isn't it? Cool, I know, mate. At the end of the day, sea fishing for you, bud, isn't it? Stick a bait out there. If they're there, they're there. If they're not, man. It's not like going down the lake and going, they've got to be here somewhere. You know, they haven't got to be here in the sea. They could be anywhere else they want to be. But me and Kojak have had a little look around here recently on low tides. And we found some gobies, we found, you know, some interesting stuff. Some sort of little shrimp about. So it's kind of like, there is food there. There is food sources. I have a nice comment on that live. What in the after the live? What in the main comment section after the chat? I haven't had a look. I can have a look though. I can have a look. Oh yeah, from Keela. Oh, that's massively appreciated from Keela. Yeah, I've replied, Jamie. Thanks for pointing that out to me. I hadn't seen that yet. I've replied. Yeah, it's nice to hear feedback like that, Jamie. Very nice. TV play. Your walrus cool, as Eric says. No, thanks for reminding me. But I did tell Dickie, and Dickie's son is a bailiff, so I'm hoping Dickie tells his son But I've also got his son. I can message his son direct. I'll message them all because it needs sorting out. I mean, I'd love to take my weed rake, but I know the branch it is. When I spoke to Dickie, and yeah, it's the branch that got cut off when it snaps off, and it went in the lake, and they didn't get it out. And it's a big branch. So the problem is, if I get my weed rake and try pulling it out and it gets snagged, I'm going to be in a worse position, you know. If I can't get it out, you're going to need the boat on top of it, I think, with a rope. Get it round it, drag it out. They've got a digger as well, so they can get the digger in next to it and pull it out, basically, with the rope. Needs sorting out though, because I've lost a few fish on it now. And other people must do as well. I can't be the only one. This when they chopped the trees one year, they were really lazy about pulling the branches out. So it's basically about a 25-foot long branch. This has been dropped into the lake. And it's probably standing up on its little branches, and there's a big main trunk, and then they're just getting through it and stuff and over the top of it and rubbing against it. It's a nightmare. I know exactly what it is. It's a big long branch. I remember it when it used to be there. It used to be about 2 foot off the water, hanging out straight out. It was really good to fish because you could flick a bait just underneath it. It was always a good spot, right? Oh, it is their birthday. Yeah, John, yeah. Causey, yeah, it must be, mate. It must be good. It's, you know, I would dread to I would hate to get one of my big rods caught up in it with the bigger rigs and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Although they're still barbless, I'd hate that to happen. And there's still a huge chance that would happen in there on the bigger rods. Do you know what I mean? Massive chance. More so of a risk, to be honest. At least with the quiver tip, it's like lighter line, smaller hooks. It's more likely to pop a hook out than it is on the bigger rods. Marley, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Cause it's real swings and roundabouts, that argument, mate. The club come to the conclusion that after so many tethered fish in pads and in snags, there was so many tethered fish being rescued and died that they decided barbless was the way to go. Because with microbarbs, mate, some of them fishes weren't getting off, mate, when they were snagged up. So they took the view that it was safer to have barbless, and I'll just go abide by the rules, mate. I used to prefer barbless, microbarbed, but to be honest with you, mate, when I've landed any decent sized fish out of the bigger lake and stuff, I've not seen damage, personally. I've seen less damage myself. I know there's quite a lot of damage on the runs water, but when you go on to the bigger lakes, the fish are pristine, man. Pristine. So I just think that runs water gets hammered, man. Do you know what I mean? The one we were on yesterday is absolutely hammered. Hammered. But there was a lot of death rigs found over the years, you know, where people have got swivels at the top of lead core and all that malarkey, you know. They're absolutely nuts. A lot of death rigs over the years found in that complex. They're quite strict on it now. No worries, Alan. Welcome in, Alan. Alan comes in with a jewel. Come on, with a coin. Pieces of 8, mate. Welcome in, Alan. Honestly, Causa, mate, I've seen it, mate. I've seen enough of them. Like the club I fish, mate, there's no... It's got to be either running leads or lead clip system. Even your cage feeder. You know, your cage feeder's got to be free running as well. Not allowed to have fixed cages or nothing. Yeah, they're quite anal about it as well. They tried saying lead core was going to be banned for a while. I think they did ban lead core for a while, actually, and go on to just tubing. And they bought lead core. I think they did. If I remember right. I'm sure they banned it for a while. And then they brought that back in. I don't use lead core. I use either tubing or I use solar lead-free lead core. So it's a bit more friendly, I think. It sinks as well. So a patch of birds drifting over. Yeah, cool. So that's the thing. Becky Beck's, welcome in. How you doing? Glad you don't have carp lakes up north. You do have some, Hugh, but they've got like up in Scotland. The carp are tiny because it's cold and wet and stuff up there. The carp don't grow very big up there. You have a few carp lakes in Scotland, not many, mate. I know there's a couple, but I know the carp don't grow very big. Down south, the carp grow a lot bigger because it's warmer climate and that. You know, it's a lot warmer. Yeah, Bex, how's the driving? No, you don't have them that far north, no. No, they're lower down in Scotland, more south. And the fish, like all round, sort of up north, basically, are a lot smaller generally, the carp. But they were. They're starting to get bigger now, but they were definitely, like South Coast had records for a long time. Exactly, yeah. Exactly that, Causa. You say you used to run a lake, Causa. I think we've had this discussion before. Like the birds are coming over our spot. They're all flying back there, to be honest. Nice, Bex, nice. We've caught no fish, by the way, Bex. Nice, Causa, nice. Your real name's not Dave or Ollie, is it? There was a couple of guys running the lakes I used to go to in France, and one of them was both English. They were both English, and there was sound, proper sound. Le Mans. Yeah, it's not where I went. I always use mono. We're not allowed to use braid where I carp fish. We're only allowed to use, I think we're allowed to use braid on a spod rod or a marker. I don't even think they allow it on anything anymore actually. I think they changed the rules. Like the birds are right over our bait right now. Well, they've just gone over our bait, to be honest. Sitting birds often mean there's fish underneath smashing bait fish up. I don't know if I'm going to have another cast, you know. See. Alan, how you doing, buddy? Another coin from Alan. Legend, mate. How you doing, buddy? No, the weed's been alright today. It's not been awful. It's fishable. But that's this side, John. On the other side, it might be really bad. It's really hard to say, mate. It's worth a try, though, mate. Even if it's just one rod, John. It's definitely worth a try, mate. Let me get up the end of the old dunes, mate. You want to go far end. Oh, they're having a kids party. They're having a kids party. Oh, don't report anyone. I nearly reported Becky Beckson, sorry about that. You deleted your comment, Bex, by accident. No, they're in the water. Oh yeah, he's chucking lots in there. That's alright. I ain't worried. They're having a kids party, they're alright. I should keep the kids out of the camera. Yeah, I don't like braid. Anytime I like braid spinning or on the kayak. I don't mind braid when I'm on a boat or kayak. I don't like it otherwise. I've got it on some fixed ball reels and I don't like it. You can literally see every crab fart. I don't like that. The fish just comes and looks at the bait and you get a bite. No. They're alright. I think they're twins. I think the kids are twins. It's their birthday. be nice to have a monster fish. Watch them all run out of the water. I use 20-pound mono on the sea. I use 15 on the lake. I use 20 when I'm fishing a hard water. Oh God, they're coming this way now. I've tried everything I can to keep them off the camera, guys, but they're going to come this way, then I can't help it. I'm not doing any more than that. I've done my bit. There's plenty of other beach I could have set up on. People have gravitated to the fishermen, it seems. Yeah, 100% critter, yeah. No, I've never used braid for carp. Yeah, look at they're throwing stones in there, yeah, guys. You got it. You're only going about 10 foot out, so it doesn't really matter. Did she, Alan? Haunted house, eh? Patrick. Oh, Patrick. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, mate.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright.
All right, Pete.
Come on,
So
Patrick.
tell me,
There you go.
what's the weed sit? Oh, I won't sit down. Now, what's the weed situation like?
It ain't bad.
Isn't it?
No.
Because we've got short tides coming this weekend, haven't we?
Well,
I'm hoping we get another round of another hounds.
well, I've got a crab and squid and bluey and squid on a 2-hook clip down. Big 2-hook clip down, 3 O's, beefed up. Look at you and your pieces of wood on your feet. Shiny as a bit of wood mush.
Yeah.
Well, they could be shinier though.
Well, have you caught anything?
No?
It's just nice to be out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Seaway.
Yeah, mate. Oh, Seaway's vest top.
Yeah, I saw you in one yesterday
Yeah.
over the old pond.
I got a green one for the pond, but not yesterday. I had the red
You had
one.
the grey one on yesterday.
No, red one.
When did you have a grey one on?
I didn't. I had a green one on the day before. Yeah, yesterday was good, man. Except I snapped another quiver tip, but hey ho.
What?
Oh, I snapped another 2.5 ounce, mate. Got all excited on the first bait up. You know when you're not smooth with it, and the rod flips up and wraps you. Oh, you know what I mean. I wasn't smooth with it. That's basically what happened. And I just twist busted as well. Maybe that was it. Maybe I over twist busted. I don't know.
Bit annoying, but
Oh well, I've ordered another one, and I ordered a 3 ounce as well. But he phoned me up today and went, "Oh, we haven't got a 3 ounce, but we have got a 4." I said, "Yes, and that." I think for over there, for what I'm doing, a 4 ounce will be fine. In the day, I'm not looking for bites. I'm looking for slammers, mate. That's why I've bought the different front rest now. I haven't got the bar anymore. I don't need a bar. I'm not fishing for tiny fish, and that's when you're fishing lightweight and all that, and your rod's not going to get ripped off the rest. So I've gone with just a standard end zone compact because it can't get ripped off. It's great, much better. It's got the slot in it. It's got the slot in it so the line doesn't trap and it rips off line. It's good, man.
Yeah, nice.
Much better for me. Don't need that gauge of how far you're tugging the hook link. I can deal with that. But they are, aren't they? Them bars are for more like small fishing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're designed to use
Rud and roach and things like that. Yeah, not really. £30 carp potentially.
No.
You understand it's going to hang on.
So, what's the crack then this weekend? Are we going camping with a curry?
I might do, yeah. Saturday.
Yeah.
I might do. I've been thinking about it. I was thinking about the bigger lake though, not the pisser lake. But then if I went on a pisser lake, I could do some quiver tipping as well.
The idea is we go on that lake.
And do some quiver tipping and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to report snagging beaches.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the right hand side. Remember that tree that you strung out? They basically, it snapped, didn't it? Then they cut it off and they've just left it in the water and it's like 25, 30 foot of just tree and it's obviously set up on its branches. And I've lost several fish on it now. I lost a stonker on Sunday on it. A stonker mush. It was one of them slow, steady unstoppables. You know what I mean?
I was working Sunday.
So I've got to report that.
I went over there, didn't I?
Did you?
And I went up the other end. Nice indeed, though.
Oh, well, Whitterings.
No, the...
Oh, yeah, the bill. Yeah.
No,
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah. You can talk about that. You went up the other end. That's probably where Dangler goes. And more inside.
Seriously.
Is it more inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Dangler goes, yeah. Yeah, super deep. Like, it takes you 10 seconds for the drop, literally.
More.
Yeah, that's it, that's the one. Yeah, that's the place. Yeah, that's good for hounds there on a small tide. That's super good for hounds.
Fished it for an hour and then I packed up.
No, that is super good for hounds up there.
You have to walk 25 yards up tide.
Yeah, that's where Dangler. That's where Dangler goes. Yeah, that's the one. It takes ages. It's like a deep sea fishing almost.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's where Dangler goes. Oh, it's just not. You don't have to worry about talking about a place like that. It's well known, isn't it? Miles away.
Rolls. Can I pinch one off you?
Cheeky.
Thank you.
I suppose you want a Fuego as well.
I need light as well, yeah. You might as well smoke it for me.
Disgusting habit.
I saw your live come up earlier and then I led the header and I thought, wicked. And as I was driving home, I quickly checked and saw you were still live, so I thought I'd cut down.
Oh, I suppose I'll have one more cast. That's the worst. It's the weeds been the whole session. What I've got on here.
How's work been?
That's how work's been. I mean, that ain't too bad, is it?
No, it's easy to principle, isn't it?
Yeah.
That goes to show how much you use your T9s. The handle's got shiny.
I've hardly used them, yeah.
You hardly?
Yeah. Well, it's gone shiny.
Yeah.
That's the oil. That's the oil where I bait up and that. How's your work going? Has it been alright?
Yeah, I've been busy, man. Busy.
You sold a few?
Got 18 going out this month.
Was it 20 cent last month, 18 this month? Still got time left.
Not you as well.
What?
That's what my boss said. He said I need another 5 cars this month.
What's your target? 16 or 12? We can shut up then, can't we? If I can do one, if you've already done over your limit, your minimum, do you want to promote your saying? Like, do you know what I mean? If you keep going on like, might as well make you the manager of the floor, like you said.
But I need you to do it now, nobody else to do it. Well,
No one else can do it? What's in it for you then?
I also don't want to give myself another stroke.
No, what's in it for you though?
Nothing.
Other than another stroke? Oh my god, the baits are staying on. I'm just gonna pep them.
I got 3 sea weights the other day.
You lost? No.
Those foxy.
Yeah.
I should have listened to you.
You just get the bait clip ones next time.
That's all I'm going to order now.
Just order the distance ones. Stop mucking around. Distance ones with extra strongs. Yeah. Don't forget he does plain leads as well. You don't have to get glow leads off him. His plain leads are well reasonably priced.
Yeah, £2.30.
Yeah, and they're really good. Really good. And I just, like, they come with a bit less of a bend on them, and I just tweak them to my preference. Do you know what I mean? Long turret clip downs are a pain in the backside, Patrick. I've got to tell you.
Fish though, don't they?
Look how long it is.
Do some up, baby.
He's always going to open up and go all over you, isn't it?
I saw John B yesterday.
Yeah, John B's in the chat.
Oh, John!
Oh, John B. It's shiny because of the grease on my hands and that oil. Coming unclipped, man, that top hook. What? Just badly made.
Did you make it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like, it'd been a while since I made one. I think I just didn't quite get the bead spacing quite right on the bottom snood. I think I needed to come up a bit on that. That's why I like the adjustables, Patrick. Or a gummy. I'd rather use a gummy. A good gummy knot. Or a bit of your wire.
Yes.
102 likes, you legends. Critter with a gem, with a star. Everyone's saying hello to Patrick.
Hello,
sorry.
people. Sorry.
No, sorry guys. Obviously, you understand I've got Patrick here, so I'm not going to be with you for fight like for a little while. But you guys understand. I don't have to worry. I don't have to explain to you guys.
Turned off uninvited.
No, you're right. I said you're going to come.
Did you?
I said if Patrick's at work, I bet he turns up.
Yeah, I had yesterday off. But did a bit of shopping and took my mum shopping and that.
Am I alright?
Yeah, she's okay. She knows what's coming up.
Don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, maybe we'll go Saturday though and do some fishing.
Curry.
Yeah.
I see. Since you sort of it might not be you, but since you pioneered the glow carp lead, it's Greg branched out into glow carp leads now.
He's always had them.
Was he? Oh, I didn't know.
No,
I thought it was off the back of the success you had with them.
he's always had the option to have one if you want one.
Oh.
He's got carp leads, like camo style ones.
Yeah, with little bits of...
Yeah, he's got flicky ones, which he's always done.
I thought it was down to you.
No. But I've tried the glow lead that time, and I had one of his...
Biggest fish of the session.
Yeah, did you on the runs water?
That was the session where you had something like 60 runs, mate.
That was the session
You were tired.
That was the session that got ridiculous.
Leave the rods out for an hour, mate.
that session got ridiculous.
Looking green over there, though, isn't it?
See you later, Hugh. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for being here, mate. Glowing carp lead, yeah. Yeah, Seaweight's made me a couple, and I've used them, and I used a bead as well. So I used one of his smaller pop-up beads. I mounted it. I put a hair through it. I used it as a bait stop, basically, and glowed it all up, and that caught the biggest fish of the session. I mean, admittedly, it was out for a while, so whether it was glowing still or not's another thing, but...
There's a high probability of still glowing, though, isn't there?
Massive, yeah. I mean, not being funny, just the slightly warmer water makes them glow. Because if you put them under hot water, they glow.
Oh, wow.
If you put them under cold, they go less glowy. So I've washed them by accident under hot water before, and they glowed up. I was like, wow, it's not just light then, it's heat as well. I see that a company's developed a glow box now. You can put your item in and...
Oh, UV light boxes.
Yeah. Not for me, mate. Another thing to carry. When you can just carry a torch. Wouldn't know who made that. I wouldn't have one. Because it's just another big bulky thing to carry. I'm sick of bulkiness when I'm fishing. I'm trying to do the opposite, not put bulk in. It's not a bad idea. Squid jigs, I think, is designed for predominantly, but not for me, man. "81 people in the house." John B's off. See you later, John. Yeah, I'll be going soon, John. I won't be staying too much longer.
I'm going to hit the road, I think, go home and have a shower and get my
If
dinner.
these people are buggering off, I'm going to have a water the horse in a minute, I think. It's getting to that point soon, I think. Yeah, I've got burger. I've got burgers.
Have you?
Yeah. Come for one if you want.
I don't know what that is.
Burger.
Oh, burgers.
Come for one if you want.
Oh, I can't, I'd love one, but I can't, my chicken's been marinated for 2 days.
Oh, no, yeah, you got to use it.
It's
Yeah.
throw away, John.
Yeah.
Have you gone for the old aged one?
Yeah, the aged, yeah. And I'm tempted to actually cut it in half and then re-squash it thinner and do doubles
Your double
thinner,
patty. Yeah, nice.
so they crisp up more. Rather than a big chunky, like I always squash it anyway, but I'm thinking if I cut it in half and squash it like in smaller ones, so they crisp up more area gets crisp. Because they're a bit bulky. That's why I always squash it half as flat as they are anyway. And I don't, you know, I started doing them 3 minutes a side when I squash them, so if I was to cut them in half, I'd be able to cook them for probably 2 minutes a side. And they'd be crispier.
Have a think about the weekend, let me know and I'll charge my kit up.
Alan, I still haven't tried the pies, mate. Sorry. Well, I was thinking about it. It's either that or beach fishing or kayaking, but I don't think the weather's fit for kayaking. So, and the beach fishing isn't exactly prolific, is it?
Well, no. If we're gonna go beach fishing, we've got to go.
And if we go over there and we fish the lake that we normally fish, we know we can do the footpath now because it's more secure, and I can quiver it. If I go in that, if we can get that swim in the next one. Even though I might even take my weed rake. If there's two of us, I might take my weed rake, mate. See if I can get a snag out myself. Chuck it over it, mate. See if I can get it out. Like I said to the audience, so it's like if I then get the weed rake stuck, it's in a whole worse. You know what I mean? Because that snag's bad. They know it's there. Do you remember the year that they dropped the trees and just left them to sink?
Yeah.
I don't know what they ever thought they were doing. If they thought that was going to be a good spot, absolutely not. You do remember that year? Was it about 5 years ago, 6 years ago? They literally just felled them and let loads of them sink. Like, why you'd do that, I don't know.
Well, take all the pads out of there because it's dangerous.
It's dangerous, and then drop snags in there instead. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I get a feeling it's about 25 foot long. Because I've had fish grating like where the tree overhangs. I've had fish grating like that distance again of the overhang from the back. So it's kind of like 25 foot long, mate. And you can see the branch was about that fat because you can see where it got cut off when it snapped. So it's not even a little one, and it used to hang out, didn't it, and like hover about 2 foot above the water, didn't it? Do you remember? It used to be amazing back then. You used to be able to just flick a bait just underneath it from either side of the swim. Didn't matter what swim you were in, you could both have a bit of it from either side. Dickie was next door on the right when I got there. Yes, yeah. I told Dickie about it, and hopefully he would tell Gary if Gary's still involved. But I'm going to put it on. I'll message Gary, and I'll speak. If I can always put it on. I've taken photos, and I can draw around the area I think it is, and say there's a big old snag under it. I can put it on Facebook, on their group. I'm in the private group.
Yeah.
That way, it might be dealt with. Other people might go, yeah, actually, I've lost loads of fish on it, you know what I mean? That is one joy about the barbless, but it's also why I have barbless hooks, because of snagged fish and tethered fish and then create tethers. Sort of like, and that
fish eventually will untether itself, but it destroys its mouth.
I'm more upset about the fact I lost a big fish on it. It's a good one. It literally dumbed the hook. It just put me into the snag and it was gone. A bit like the common yesterday that went into the pads, literally went round the back of the pads and T-barred itself off. Do you know what I mean? It's like you knew what you were doing, buddy.
A bit of slack, didn't it?
And then another one went straight over the snag, round the back of the pads on the right, and I had to pull it through the back of the pads, but luckily I got it through the couple of pads there, and then there was an opening and a couple of pads here. Got that one in there. Yeah, man, that was the first. Was that the first fish? Second fish, bullied it, mate, bullied it. Yeah, if you fancy that, maybe we'll do that Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, I'm well up for it. I won't be able to get over there till 6 o'clock, but I'll get over there in the afternoon, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I could go Friday. No, I want to get some sleep. If we don't get them swims, we don't get them swims. It doesn't matter. We'll find somewhere that I can quiver to. That'd be nice. So I'll take that with me as well. Definitely. I'm just going to sit on big rods the whole time, mate. And get the quiver out.
You know I'll sit on the big rods.
Yeah. Because if I quiver during the day, if I want to fish at night, that is,
over you.
I'll be banging one of the rods straight over that. And then the next day, I'll get back on the quiver tip in the morning.
400 or so.
Yeah, first light quiver tip session on live.
Because it does go off during the day on the quiver there, doesn't it? For a couple of hours.
It's sort of like 11 till about 2 slow.
Yeah.
And then it picks up a bit, and then it goes slow again, sort of 5 to 7, and then it goes off again. You know what I mean? But yesterday was quite consistent. Yesterday was alright. it was sort of sporadic. It was like on and off, and then in the evening, as I was about, like that last bit was mental. Like, you know, then like 6 fish jacuzzis and fish just rolling everywhere. You know what I mean? And like not necessarily rolling, but just tailing. You know, just breaking water and then going back down. You know, a couple of doshes just as I packed up and cut the line. Whoosh, like near on 20 jumped out.
What, on the spot?
Left of it, just slightly left of it. Gutted, mate. Everyone's going, get back out there. No. So I left quite early last night.
Quite early?
Yeah, 9.
I watched you were still there, it's only past 8.
9. I could have stayed there till 10, mate. The fish were going off.
It was a little bit cooler this morning though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. That? Yeah, it's still got hot at work. Not as hot though.
Right, I better go and have my dinner. Man, nice
see
to
you
see
later,
you.
brother.
Nice to see you, peeps. Hopefully.
See you Saturday. No, we will. We'll do it. We'll plan it. We'll do it. Let's do that Saturday.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, man.
All right, pal.
Yes,
See you in the week. Have a good week.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, pal.
Is it oncoming now? No, right, guys. I'm just going to mute you a minute. Wrong one, Johnny. Well, what a shame, guys. It's been a bit of a slow one, hasn't it? Again. No sea fishing. Looks like we're going carp fishing Saturday night, and guys. Saturday night, Sunday. Saturday daytime. If I get my stuff ready for Friday, I might go early Saturday morning, to be honest, do a long quiver tip session. See if we can get in that swim. That's if it's not occupied. Friday. I'm going to put John B away though. I'm done with drinking tea today for a minute. Done with the tea, man. Ain't going to be a lot longer now, are we, sir? Niche fish. Nada, nothing. Zero. Zilch. Thanks everyone for joining though, guys. Yeah, we'll do a night. And I reckon this new phone will pick up in the evening quite well, so I'll try going into dark a bit and all. Because from what I've seen so far, you'd still see quite a bit. And a select few people like Kojak and a few others don't mind sitting there in darkness watching, waiting for a bite anyway. And on that lake, if we fish the same lake that we've been fishing recently, it's going to be hectic. Let me tell you. Once we get the big rods out. So yeah, I think we'll get ready for the old dual session on that one. A bit of quivering and a bit of bottom fishing. Get in there. See if we can catch a monster. Yeah, Causey, yeah. Tony, welcome in. huge waggler float. Yeah, it is, yeah. So I just seen that. Yeah, it definitely needs shotting down a bit. 100%. Whacking great waggler. At least we've had a go, guys. We know the weed isn't too bad. If you want to come beach fishing, we can come beach fishing. Like Patrick says, next week's looking alright for Hounds because it's smaller tides. And around this area they like the smaller tides. I know you do, KJ, you'll be fine. Craig with the jewels, thank you very much, buddy. No, Tony, no, the kayak doesn't come out very often, to be honest with you, because the weather conditions are either too hot, too choppy. Today would have been okay, but I wanted to do a beach session. I want to get out on the kayak. We'll be out on it again, don't worry. Don't panic, we'll be out on it again. I actually prefer it a bit later on in the summer, like now onwards basically. Like next month's my favourite month on the kayak. That's when we get lots of bass. This month's always very hit and miss with the bass when I've been on the kayak before and over the years. Next month is the month we do really well. And a couple of months, for a couple of months basically. That's all the bits tidied up anyway. The table can come down now as well. Patrick's gift table. I mean, what a genius, look. Little flat table. And the legs fold up, the little one leg folds up, breaks into two. And gets stuck on the underside of it. It's awesome. It's a brilliant bit of kit. Just put my cup of tea on it, I do. It's been okay, Alan. Probably made a couple of. I think I've probably pulled it out of the air a bit soon a couple of times. I'm trying to remember to pull it into my chest with my left. I've tried putting a bit of power in a couple of them today and it hasn't really worked, to be honest with you. I need to go out and practice more, basically. This is the long and short of it, with the tennis ball and stuff. But it's definitely better, Alan. 100% better. I'm not lifting my right arm too much. I'm trying to remember that one. Not to lift that left arm. Right arm, sorry. You can look back once I post out, can't you? Have a look back at a couple of them, scroll back and have a look at a couple. I will be. Every time I get home from doing a live these days, I scroll back and have a look at the casting. Just to see if I'm getting anywhere near. And half the time I'm like, you should have looked up more. You need to get the rod lower. You need and, you know, I can see what I need to improve on, so. All of it. Yeah, it's getting better. 100% it's better. A million times better. It's just all about that looking round and up and pulling round and like punching out and pulling in. I need to like start doing that a lot more, and higher up as well. I'm finishing too low with my hands. I'm pulling into my stomach, not my chest, you know. I need to remember that, Alan, because I know the higher up my left hand makes my right hand higher up as well, and I know that. I know that, and that's all part of that looking up. All combines into pushing up more, but it's not. I'm not doing some of the things I used to. That's the main thing. Oh, Alan Taggart, he wouldn't have let me if I wanted to. Is everyone going on the burgers? What, on £30 on the quiver tip, Michael? Yeah, that would be the day, mate. That would be the day. I mean, if, you know, I could, there's a couple of swims on the harder lake, the next sort of level up, where I caught my 35 pounder from, where there's 45 pound carp in it. There is a couple of swims in that you could fish into with a quiver tip, but I don't think I want to risk it. There's fish up to 45 pound in there, for God's sake. So I think the 30 pound mark is about quiver tippable, you know what I mean? After that, I think you might be pushing your luck a little bit, personally. Nah, of course, I don't think going into the lake with monsters in is a good idea with a quiver tip. I don't. But people do it for tench in there. I've seen tench, people fishing for rudd. I mean, it is doable. I've got 15 pound line on and a 14 pound hook link, so it is doable. It is doable, but nah. I'll stick to the 30s on the quiver tip, I think. We'd easily catch one out of that lake on it, that's the thing. On the other lake, we'd easily catch a 30 on it, but the chance of catching a 45, not a great idea. Thanks, Alan. It's, you know, I mean, you come all the way down to show me how to cast, mate. It's the least I could do is look after you, mate. I'd look after you anyway, even if you hadn't shown me how to cast, mate. What's all about, Alan? But to be fair, I haven't tried whacking baits out too far today anyway, so I don't want to whack them out too far here. And the T9 compared to like the Kenzaki or the 13'6" tournament pros is horrible to cast. I'll tell you. The other rods are much easier. The Kenzaki's super easy to cast. I still say the Tournament Pro's my favourite 13'6" to cast now. It's a lovely rod to cast. You didn't get a go on it, Alan, actually. Really, Steve? What, a Shimano Technium rod, do you mean? No, I couldn't do that. Yeah, Kojak bending that rod. Really? Yeah, I bet that's a bit of kit, innit? How long is it? See, if I had the SLR 14 foot or 13 foot, they do that in 180 gram or something stupid casting weight. So that would be the sort of one you'd want if you were going to go onto a 40-pound fish, 100%. 12 and 14 foot, fair enough. Well, that's designed for big fishing, is it? Big stuff. Can't say I've heard of it. I mean, I've got Technium reels that I use for carp fishing, so I'm guessing it's similar to the Technium reels, and it's designed for monster stuff. Really, 2, 3, 4 and 5s. I bet they're the same as the SLRs, isn't they? I bet they're specially designed tips that cost 30 quid each. I bet they're exactly the same principle. Rather than a pack of 3 for like 20 quid. It's like 30 quid a tip. That is a good thing with the quiver tip though, guys. If you break one, at least it is only that bit of the rod that breaks, I suppose. The last 2 foot of it. The eyes are well too small, Steve, for that, yeah. They're well too small for beach fishing, sea fishing. The only thing I think you could do with that is probably float fish off a marina or something with it. Like a bubble float or something. That's about all that would be useful, mate. I have to tell you. That sounds interesting, I have to say. Sounds very interesting. Come on, fish. I was just holding out for one fish. And to be honest, it's been nice just chilling out rather than yesterday's session, which was just manic. I tell you what, Saturday, right, could go off. It could be mental. Doesn't really matter where we go on the lake, to be fair. If we can't get the swim that I'd like to get, then we'll go somewhere else on there. It's not a problem. Problem is Patrick's not turning up till later. If someone jumps in the swim next door, and if they do, I will have to move. Maybe I won't set the main base camp up until Patrick arrives. No worries, Alan, catch you later. Thanks for joining, buddy. You take care, man. I'm packing up soon, Alan, anyway, mate. We ain't getting fish. And we are nearly 2 hours after high tide. If I was going to start seeing hounds, I'd have seen them by now, I think. We do sometimes get them on the ebb, but we'd have normally seen them by now, about an hour after high. And you normally get them running for about 3 hours after. But nah. It's very different to a lot of beaches. It's funny how different beaches work, isn't it, with different fish. $111 likes and 55 people watching. We've had some amazing donations on the token fronts, thank you very much. It was just my luck though to get a stonking take now, and then I'll have to have another cast afterwards. Now I'll be satisfied with what, if we caught one now, I'll be satisfied with that, to be honest. It's tough going in this sort of conditions. Sunshine. Daytime. Although we've had some stonking daytime sessions, man. Yeah, I'll just chop it in half, I'll mould it back into a ball and then I'll squash it flat. I'll be gentle doing it though, because I don't want to squish it up too much. But yeah, I'll basically, I've got thick burgers, so I'll just chop that in half, make it back into a loose ball and then squish it hard when I put it on my griddle. But I'll put it on the flat side of the griddle pan. I've got a plate that goes in my pizza oven, and I use that on the cooker. Risen up on a wok ring, and I use the flat side of it to cook my burgers. And I'll just flash a bit of onion off. I cook my bacon on it first, get all the juices off the bacon, and then I cook the burgers on it, and then flash some onions off in the last sort of 30 seconds, because I like them virtually raw. Yeah, fair enough, course. Yeah, I don't go to that extreme. I literally just use a spatula as I put them onto the griddle. Smash them on the griddle. Or put them on a plate and do it on a plate. But I just smash it on the griddle normally. And I don't flip it until I need like 3 minutes if they're quite thick either side and 2 minutes if they're really thin. I don't flip it until I turn it 2 minutes and I don't touch it again. So they crisp right up. Oh, but the inside's still nice because it's not overcooked. And the griddle pan's like on fire, nearly. Yeah, that's how I do my steaks, Jamie. Don't touch them. You should never touch a steak or your burger when it's first going on the grill. It sticks to start with sometimes, but as soon as it's had 2 minutes, it always releases, man. If you're the player of it, it sticks around, it sticks. Plus you got all the bacon juices and stuff that's already on the pan. That can make it a bit sticky at times. I'm gonna have bacon one tonight, actually. Definitely. I might make the patty into 2 and have 2 burgers. 2 skinny little burgers, just bacon and skinny burgers. And 2 buns, rather than a double. I should just make my own. I've got a recipe to make a wicked burger mix with chilli in it and stuff. Cumin, had all sorts in it. Cumin seeds, I think it had in it. It had all sorts, it was lovely. I need to make that mix again. You make a load of balls up and freeze them. You could actually press them and put them in between greaseproof paper like you used to buy them cheap ones. You could do that actually. Stack them up and freeze them. Make a big batch up, like a kilo batch up or something. Make some smash burgers and freeze them. So I've got a wicked recipe. It comes from a food van. One of my local food vans makes the best burgers. And they gave me their meat recipe. Their chili burger recipe. And it is awesome. Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, you're right, I'm hungry. Alan Taggart, sorry mate. I don't think it's going to happen today, buddy. I have to tell you. But we tried. We know the weed isn't too bad. So. Yeah, I've got some fresh tomato, but I don't put tomato in my burger, Jamie. I don't like the wetness of the tomato in my burger. I'll just go literally burger, bacon and onion, tomato ketchup and mustard. It's exactly how I roll with my burgers. I'll have a side salad. I'll have a side salad. Drizzled with balsamic, olive oil and lemon, homemade dressing. No, English, the strong English mustard. Not a massive fan of the French mustard. Only the one with all the grains in it. I don't mind that. Whole mustard. I don't like. I prefer the English mustard. I like a bit of fire. Definitely hungry. I mean, I'm not going to open my pack of biscuits now because I'm about to reel the rod in, to be honest, and say goodbye shortly because I'm starving now. I've got burger for tomorrow as well because I've got 2 burgers and I'm going to make 2 burgers out of one, so I've got burger tomorrow and all. Yeah, we're going to reel in, guys, because it's not happening and I'm starving. Hank Marvin. Let me get the trolley ready first. And straps for the rods. Get all this out ready. But there's loads of weed on it. No, there's not. She feels alright. It's not too bad, is it? It's fishable. I don't like that stuff though, that doesn't go through your leader knot. See, that's when the braid can pay off. When you're fishing like that, because if you've got like say £60 mainline braid and £90 leader, the knot's very slender on it if you get it right. Because if I use braid, I've got I think it's £60 braid and £90 leader, braid leader. Wow, I came in mint. What a shame. What a shame. Look at it. Apart from a bit twisted up from where I reeled in. I mean, fishing still, isn't it? Well, I hope you all enjoyed the mellow session. It's not all about catching. This is what we always say, isn't it? So, stupid broken bloody thing. Still haven't fixed it. I really do need to fix it because the rest of it's fine. Fine, guys. Here's a Les Dawson, guys. Here's a blankety blank. But hey ho, sea fishing for you, isn't it? That's sea fishing. kind of getting used to it now, sea fishing. That's why we've got to do a mix of fishing. So Saturday, yeah, we'll be going down the Lake of Patrick, it seems, Saturday. Which is, I was going to probably go there anyway. So it'll be nice at Patrick, we'll have a curry like you said. So, and we'll be live. We'll be live, don't you worry about that. Plenty alive. Yeah guys, this has been KayakDangler. Thank you for your kind gems and stuff today. You're absolute legends. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to any new subscribers and old. Until next time guys, this has been KayakDangler. And who knows where you're going to find me next. Catch you later. See you later guys.